Okay, so yeah, this is really looking phenomenal. And this is how it works. So yeah. Now, I want to see something and I want to show you something and tell me, and you tell me what you think. Okay, is that has that been squished? I know I said that last, but I mean, if I'm looking at the counter inside of the P, let's say, for instance, and that shape is definitely different. This one's more oval. Take a look at the counter in the O. This one's rounder. I know that's been squished. You got to check that, definitely. Okay, so what do we have here? This looks awesome. Now, here's what I suggest, okay? Let's do this. Let's take this whole left edge, move it a little bit closer, reduce that margin a little bit. You don't have to worry about there being any kind of uncomfortable visual stress because there's no margin here, so there's nothing to be even with. So you can get away with moving it just a little bit over. It'll open up a little bit of room here. What I'd like you to do then is I would like you to reduce, well, actually, not reduce. Get rid of the blue background there and just say book now. Forget the arrow, forget everything, just say book now, and maybe, I don't know. It's just a button. People know what it is. We don't have to do this anymore on buttons. This was, early 2000s or 10 years ago when people didn't know exactly, you have to show a button, you have to show a button. They might go over it. They don't. Now, we're looking for buttons, especially on a banner. Okay, plus this whole banner could be a button. So, I made a mistake on this. This whole area right here has got, it's lacking contrast. Okay, so what to do? Remove the blue box and change that color to purple. Okay, and then that should really, really pump up the contrast on that end. The reason I had you move this over here, so I want to pull this fade over here. It's too far into the image. Let's pull it out back to about here. If we move that image, if we move that over, we got a little room to open up that gradient so it's not quite that far. It's almost halfway through the banners, okay? Over here, good looking, everything good looking. One thing I want to mention is that what you've done here, I know you said that it looks like it's too bare, okay? And students have a lot of problem looking at white space. That much we know. So let me explain it to you like this, okay? Maybe, does it look bare? Maybe it does. Is it allowing the breathing, or is allowing the text ample breathing room? It does. However, by adding this, okay, so the decision is, well, this looks too bare, I'm gonna add more text. Well, not only are you adding more text, but you're adding another visual stop. So instead of 1, 2, and then this whole composition has 3 visual stops, now you've added 1, 2, 3, 4 visual stops underneath that gradient. Okay, so by adding a visual stop, you've kind of compromised the valid flow down here. So my suggestion here is this, at the bottom here. First, we got to take that number, pull it down, and get it in alignment with the bottom of resort. This is great right here. This could even be, that needs to be reduced, that line. These lines are too long. They were shorter yesterday, I think. Were they? Hard to see. But anyways, just a little separation, that's all. And then what I would do is I'd get rid of that one. I would take this and I would combine it with the first headline here. If you want more type, that's great. But just say join us now and then book 4 nights and receive. You don't have to get into kayaking and golfing and that, because now we're starting to get into trying to present too much information, okay? The only other thing here is that once we move this type down, something has got to be aligned here, okay? Either with the top or the bottom of this address. That type, I'm saying the top of that type starts with the top of located, and that is going to give you a good 2 inches or inch or so to pull that gradient down to get more image and less white. Gradient worked good. I think that's a good idea. But right now it's just there's too much white, not enough image. So let's pull that down a little bit, down to about there. Get that text started. Get rid of that line. Combine these two. And you, my friend, are in business. All right, Rachel, thank you so much for continuing to try to improve. I love it. You know me, man. I like teaching. So you submit, I critique. I'll do it all year long. I mean, I enjoy it. I really do. I'm very, very excited when students like yourself try to improve themselves. So I got nothing but time for you. All right. Good job. Great job. Any questions? Give me a holler. All right. Thanks.